everybody, my name is Brenda and welcome to Tangle Break. Today is Fragment Friday and we're going to be using Fragments TB3 and TB4 to make this tile right here. And then I have shown you a variation that I did at the end using colored pencils, just a red and green colored pencil along with the shading, and got a holiday tile here happening at the end. So let's get started. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our busy day and tangle and have a little bit of fun. And I appreciate the supplies that we're going to use, which are a 3.5 inch tile, a Micron 01 pen, a pencil, and a Tortillon. Okay? So let's get started. We're going to start by making the corner dots, and I have this right here because this is our end product. Corner dots just lightly in the corners with your pencil. Okay, and then step 3 is the border. Just going to pull it towards me, connecting the dots. That's all I'm doing. I turn my tile just to make it easy for me. Okay, done. Okay, number 4 is the string. Since it's Fragment Friday, we're going to make a grid or a reticula to keep our fragments in. We call it both. So I'm going to take my pen and put my pencil away until I shade. And now I'm going to just go over the pencil mark I just made with my pen. Okay. And done. Okay. For the grid, now let's go ahead and make the rest of it. I'm gonna go halfway and just pull it towards me. I have 2 sides, halfway, pull it towards me, split this one in half, pull it towards me. Okay. Turn my tile, find halfway, pull it towards me, halfway, and then my last little section here, halfway. Okay, my grid is done. So now let's go ahead and start the tangle. I have two fragments here that we're going to alternate to make this tile. Okay, so we'll start with the top one here, and it's just a matter of lines and orbs. That's all. Okay, so I'm going to look and see where it's halfway, and then I'm going to go to this section over here where it's halfway and bring it down. Then I'm going to aura it, which means I'm just going to copy that line and bring it down. Okay, I still know where halfway is. It's about right here of the whole block. Then I'm going to go halfway of that, pull it down, aura it, done. Okay, so on this side, I'm going to start at the top and just fill in with orbs. All the way down, and where another one would come, I just start it there. In these triangles, I'm going to put in circles, orbs. We call them orbs in Zentangle so that it takes away the stress, because when you think of a circle, sometimes people think they need to make a perfect circle, and you don't. So then that's why we call them orbs. Okay. Alright, so then this section over here, put in the orbs. I do a complete one at the top, and then I just fill them in, and whatever runs out at the bottom, I just do a half of one or whatever fits. So then we do in all the triangles. Okay, done. Now I'm going to skip the next one because I'm just working with this one right here. I think it makes it easier to just do one over and over. For me, it just makes it easier. So then I'm going to skip this one, come here. Half is right here, then half would be here, or it. Think about half was right here, so half of that would be right here, and or it. Okay, done. I fill in my orbs. And then I'm going to put in the smaller orbs here. In my little triangle areas. Okay. And then if there's any space still showing, I'm just darkening that area. Okay, then come over here. Orb. All the way down. And then the little orbs and the triangles. Okay, done. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to go to the next section. So here we are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in this one fragment over and over again, just to make it easy. Okay, so this is blank, blank, blank. So we're gonna do this one right here. Half, go over half, or it, then half, and or it. Okay, skip this one, half, then go to the half, and aura. Then think of half, and aura. Okay. All right, let's put in our orbs. And then where the triangles are, put in orbs there. And fill it in. Okay, and then we're going to do the orbs here. Put in the triangles here. Okay, then come down to this one and do the orbs here. And put in the orbs here, the triangles. Okay, and then put the orbs over here. Okay, all right, now the third column, we're going to do just like this one. So halfway here, so then halfway, and aura. Then you think of halfway here. So it's almost like you're doing it in thirds, but an easy way for me to do it is just to do halfway and then halfway. So let's go ahead and put your orb here. And then over here, put your orbs in here. Okay. Alright, so then we skip that one and do this one right here. So half, and we go in half, and aura. We think of where half is, and aura. Okay, so now we're going to put in the orbs here. Okay, and then do the orbs here. Okay, do the orbs on this side. Okay, do the orbs on this side. Okay, done. We just have one more column to do. Just 2 more boxes. So where's half? Then I do half of that. My line in my column. Half of that. Okay, we'll just go ahead, do our orbs. Fill in our little triangles here. Okay. Fill in our triangles here. Okay. And we'll do the last column right here. Half. And then half. Okay, and then we're going to fill in these orbs here. Okay, and fill in these orbs over here. Okay, done. This fragment right here. Okay, TB3. So now we're going to do TB4 to give this really cool weaving in, under and over, under, over. Okay, so I'm going to turn my tile just to make it easy for myself. I like to pull the lines towards me. It's the same concept of doing the thirds. I think of where the middle is, okay? And then I go over and I pull down, aura it. I'm gonna aura the last one also. And then over here, this was about half. So then I come over here, pull down, aura it. And I also want to aura, which means to go the same distance beside it on the last one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do in all of my blanks boxes. Then I'm going to do my orbs. These are going to be rather large. 1, however many I can fit. 2. I'm probably going to be able to fit 2.5, 3 maybe in some. Okay, then in the triangles I put a little orb to fill in the space, and any leftover I just fill it in. Okay, I do it like that, fill it in. Do it like that and fill it in. Okay, it's starting. And then when we shade it, when we shade at the end, that's when you're going to get the actual feel of the weaving. Okay, so our basics right now. So then this box is done. So then we're going to do this box. Halfway, picture it, then half of that, or it, come back, or this line. Okay, this was halfway. Think of halfway of that. Okay, aura, and then aura the right here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my orb around. Do my next orb around, and remember it can go underneath the next part because it's weaving in and out, and so it actually makes it look like you've got the weave happening. Put in my little orbs in these little corners here, and then I blacken whatever is left over. Okay, so this whole column is done now. That's all we're going to do for the rest of it. I said this is just a matter of orbs and lines. Okay, so think of halfway, go over half of that, or it, or the end one. Okay, this is half. Think of half of that, or the end. Okay, that's it. Now you're going to do your orbs. Okay. That already makes it feel like it's going underneath when you have a half orb at the bottom. Fill in your little orbs in your corners here. Okay. There you go. All right, the last one in this row, half, so then a half of that. So I'm making thirds, aura. Okay, now the third column. We're getting there. Same thing for this column, these. So you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 boxes left, and that's it. And then we'll shade. Okay, so think of half of that, aura, half, think of half of that, aura. Orb, orb, orb. Okay, done. All right here, half, aura. Okay, this is half. So now do half here, aura, aura. Okay, do the big ball here, big orb. Done. All right, now the last column, which is just 2 more boxes, and that's it. So this is halfway. So this is half of that. Aura here. Okay. Now this is half here. Aura and aura this one. Okay, now your orbs. And orbs. Okay, orbs here. Orb here. Okay, last one right here. Make a half, go over to half of that one. Aura here. Okay, aura here half, so then half of that's right about here. And I mean, it's obviously it's not going to be exact. And that's the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be exact and the pattern comes out fine. Okay, so now let's put the orbs in here because it makes the weaving feel. Okay, so now I'm going to do an orb in my corner. Let's see if I can get a little orb there. Orb here. Orb here. Orb here. Okay. All right. And that is done. So now let's do our shading, which is step 6. Okay. We want the weaving effect. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over in here, and on the inside of the whole thing, the inside of your border, I'm just going to go around the whole thing so it looks like it's framed out. Your whole thing is framed within your border. I'm just using the side of my pencil, and then we'll go back with the Tortillon. So this just starts giving it it's just sort of recessed in the paper. Makes it easy, just go over the whole thing. Okay, now the next step, what I'm gonna do is on either side of this one, okay, so it's gonna go underneath the one beside it. So on the inside of every one of those, so it looks like it's going underneath. You'll see when I do the Tortillon. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to turn it. So now it's going to go underneath that one. Okay. And then on this side of this one. So you get the feel that it's going underneath. Okay, this one's going underneath. Okay, this one underneath. This one's going underneath. This one's going underneath. This one's going underneath. This one's going underneath. So the ones that are going underneath, that's what I'm shading. Okay. This one, okay, is going underneath. I missed him. Let's see if I got everybody. I think I got everybody. And then what I like to do also is go ahead and do the circles with like a C on them. It just gives it a little bit more round. Okay. And then I'll do the little ones too. It just makes them a little bit more round. Just to do a little bit of this. Yep. And now we're going to use our Tortillon and smooth it all in. And this is what it looks like when you're finished. So we're going to just go over it and smooth it in. Smooth it in all the way around. And keep smoothing it all the way around. And go all the way around like this. Okay? And then on the inside ones that are going underneath, I'm doing the shading on the outside. Okay, do the shading over here. Do the shading over here. Okay, just go over it. To give it that weaving feel that's going underneath and over. Underneath and over. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back over my little spheres here, my little orbs, where it's going over. Okay, all right. Looking pretty good. Okay, so now it's initial and sign. So take your pen and we're gonna pick a spot here. I'm gonna pick this corner over here. B, S, okay. I'm gonna sign the back. This is Fragment Friday, and we used Fragments TB3 and TB4. TB3 and TB4. And there we have it. Okay. So we've got the weaving happening. Okay. So hope you enjoyed that break. Our break has come to an end today. Step 8 is appreciate again. I appreciate the time we were able to take a break today and this cool weaving pattern that we've got here. And this was actually inspired by the back of an old timey, kind of old-fashioned kind of outdoor chair that's foldable with aluminum as what holds the weaving together. So you might be able to look at this if you took the orbs out and just looked at the weaving of the bands of fabric. That was the inspiration for this. I thought it would be fun and relaxing, and hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you again next time on Tangle Break. Bye for now.